Welcome to another episode of Markets Dawn Europe, an audio podcast on financial markets for European-based professionals. A minimalistic solution to the information overload in mainstream and social media. This is what you need to know today.
Morning. During the weekend, Trump nominated Wall Street financier Scott Bessent as U.S. Treasury Secretary, a move welcomed by markets. Bessent supports an extension of tax cuts, the implementation of trade tariffs and deregulation. Equity futures in the US and Europe are gaining between 0.5% and 1% in overnight trading. Asian stocks are mostly firmer except for China, which is 0.5% weaker. US bond futures are rallying today, as 10-year Treasury yields ease, following a 2-month sell-off, and drop to 4.35%. The dollar index is partially reversing the strong gains on Friday, and dropped below 107 points this morning. The euro traded as low as 103 on Friday, its weakest level in 2 years, and has depreciated 5% in 2024. Gold is losing 1.5% today, to $26.72. On a week-to-date basis, Europe's Stoxx 600 gained 1%, the FTSE 100 advanced 2.5%, and outperformed its continental counterparts, while US benchmarks ended around 2% higher. The US stock market continues to significantly outperform all other indices globally by a wide margin. Commodities were a notable mover last week, with the Bloomberg BCom index rallying 3%, its best week since mid-2023, on strong gains for oil, natural gas, soft agricultural, and gold. Preliminary PMI data on Friday showed the Eurozone's business activity took a surprisingly sharp downturn in November, reflecting contractions in the services industry and the manufacturing sector, which sank deeper into recession. The UK also showed weaker PMIs, as well as a decelerating retail sales update. On the contrary, US PMI data reflect a positive picture, particularly strong growth in the services sector. In politics, the result of yesterday's first-round election in Romania shows a surprise lead for far-right, pro-Russia, and ultra-nationalist candidate, Călin Georgescu, followed by his pro-Europe rival, Marcel Ciolacu. In Uruguay, the left-wing opposition candidate, Yamandu Orsi, won the presidential runoff election, will take office in March, and anticipated no major policy shifts. In equity capital markets, the controlling shareholders of Swiss personal care company, Galderma Group, sold shares worth $1.4 billion. Representing close to 7% of the total outstanding. Galderma has rallied 65% since its listing last March. Credit rating changes last Friday. Burberry was downgraded to Baa3. Nykredit Bank of Denmark was upgraded to A+. Cyprus was upgraded 2 notches to A3, and Saudi Arabia was upgraded to Aa3. Today will be light on the data front, with German IFO indicators, but it gets busier from Wednesday, with inflation updates in the US, the Eurozone and Japan. The Central Bank of Israel meets today, with policy rates expected to remain steady at 4.5%. It will be a short trading week due to Thanksgiving in the US, with markets closed on Thursday and partially closed on Friday, which is also Black Friday for retailers. Also on Friday, Ireland holds a general election. Thanks for your time, see you tomorrow.
Visit laconicbriefs.com to subscribe to our newsletter, including this audio podcast with an extended script if you prefer to read, plus performance tables and charts, all in one place. Delivered straight to your inbox every morning, Monday to Friday.